We are many, those that live beyond the veil of darkness, where nightmares are born, sanity knows no bounds. Madness thrives on the suffering of the dead, rotting the souls, heal the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals, in hope of harvesting on the innocent. Tread lightly in the search for the voices, the stories of the departed, for in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirit to the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind the veil. Shake off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate and all.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Friday Eve. At least I think it's Friday Eve. Yeah, it is. Oh, God, guys. Temperature out here sucks. Thank God for a cool warehouse. Drive home's a different story, but here I is. Last night we had a amazing show. Had a nice raid. A lot of people stuck around and finished one of the sections of audio, then jumped in just a little bit of video. Pretty much just bullshitted. We're going to get through this next section, the last section of Dead Zoom H8 recorder. Not sure where it's at. We're gonna have to check it out once I got it loaded, which I do. We're gonna get on over. Jack saying hi. Whew. But yeah, last night was a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way. I need it tonight. Jameson orange spritz, excuse me. It's actually pretty good. Definitely need a drink after today. It's been a little bit slow at work, aside from helping rigging department out, get some steel sorted. Beyond that, guys, yeah. Look, was really looking forward to the show today. We're gonna get through this recorder officially. Then we're going to go back to the video which we started last night, which was in the original culinary. So let's figure out where this recorder's at, get some notes down about it, and see if we can find anything. And we'll just jump through the dead spots.
Okay, this is Deads' Zoom H8 in the commissary conversation area in Unit 12.
Okay, Building 12 is one of the last buildings up the hill. Dead's got this hinkling to put it in the family communication area. If anybody's ever been to jail or see the movies where they're on either side of the glass, this is pretty much where the recorder is. I'll see if I can find a picture of it from a couple years previous, so you guys can get an idea where the recorder was left. Otherwise, we got to wait for the video. So,
All right, we're good.
excuse me, guys. My eyes are burning for some reason. Always when I start a show, my sinuses act up. We might have to wait till the GoPro to see where this recorder's actually at. Huh. I don't think I have a picture of it. Problem is, I know I do. Just a matter of where. No. Kind of in an area like that, but it's not fully. We're gonna have to wait until we get to the GoPro. Sorry about that. But basically, it's just like the room with like 4 metal seats, a window in between them with a comm system. So, and we're probably going to be able to jump through this pretty quick. And that's just us down the hallway. Pretty much nothing. Which I anticipated this. I even told Deds when we left the room, we're not getting a lot of evidence in 12, which we normally get. It's a crapshoot, but he wanted to try it. You never know if there's residual energy of spirits actually trying to talk to family in that room. That's all. That's why I thought it was actually a good idea. But in areas not known for activity, then again, a lot of the unsolved or unconfirmed murders, you're crapshooting and guessing pretty much where they were at. The docents of the prison have done a pretty good job of, if they know where a murder happened or an assault, they put a piece of paper up on the wall and say it happened on this date with this inmate and this inmate. If there was a murder, when we get to the GoPro, you'll see a few of them. So, yeah, we're not going to have much here. But, like I said last night, this is the risk you take when you just take a recorder, turn it on, let it sit. There might be evidence when we get into the building to investigate. But because it is night 3, and we spent a lot of time on top of the hill, because the previous 2 nights there was only like 2 other teams. Third night there was a lot of people there. We figured investigating up the hill would be the best because it'd be the quietest. Motorcycle. So yeah, guys, section 1 is a freaking flop. We knew it would be. No, I don't want to save it. All right, part 2. Frequency analysis. I want to remove markers. Remove properties if I can. Remove diagnostics. Keep files. And we're going to keep up the frequency analysis. All right. Let's get our fine tuning in. This is always the hardest part of it. Takes forever. All right, and we can get 5 should do it. All right. So again, There are a couple areas here which we might actually get something. It's going to be right there.
It wasn't turning at first, so I was like, wow. That way they know somebody's in here. Hello. My name's Brian, and this is.
Elizabeth.
Ryan Elizabeth, Six Bro Paranormal.
If there's anything you'd like to say to us, let us know. Brent has a recorder.
Kudos to him. Very good investigators, very professional. I've known him for years. Brother and sister teams, hence Cisbro Paranormal. They noticed the equipment, and right away, hey, Brent has a recorder in here. So they know. Identify equipment, identify yourself.
I'll be right there.
Yep.
So now if we hear him, it's pretty much just going to be down the hallway. Squeaky shoes. Let me pause this real quick. Many times, it's been a while, but talking about shoes on investigations. Soft soled shoes. Investigated with a guy, years, like to wear cowboy boots. Excuse me. You're always getting that clip clop, clip clop, clip clop on the hardwood floor. Try to tell people don't wear hard soled shoes. If you're going into, if you're doing it outside in the dirt, okay. If you're going into places with tile floors, hardwood floors, cement floors, those footsteps are just going to echo, and it's going to contaminate the shit out of the audio. Refrain from hard-soled shoes. A little PSA for today. Oh my God, that rhymed.
Nice.
Huh?
That drink's hard.
Yeah. Well, part of it is the door stop was on. Right at that, there's light in each side, not in the center.
Okay, we can hear him talking in the background. Once where you're at with the phone room or the communication room, you go through another door, then you go into the hallway with the, there's 4 different cell blocks in 12, A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, D at the far, C and D at the far end. So hearing stuff down at C and D, probably not possible. Plausible, not possible. A and B, maybe. But A and D are the most active. So it looks like they're putting in, it looks like 50 minutes up in the cell block. Just going in the random areas, which is, if it is 50, that's phenomenal. That's what you want to do. This year, I'm going to spend 50 in one room, in one cell. I've pretty much narrowed down where the activity is at. So it'll be a recorder in the cell, then me carrying a recorder and the GoPro that I'm carrying. Yes, they did hear something. Tires on the highway. But again, like I said, the highway is not that far away. So pretty much, guys, you had two decisions tonight: the presidential debate or me. How about I just run for president? Let's get enough signatures and enough people in here. I'll throw on a political campaign. I'll go full on political, and I'll run as an independent. Put me on stage with the two buffoons.
What?
I would love to be on stage. I could have fun. But that's it for politics tonight, guys. I won't do it in here. I want to know what these dashes are up here. Either that's a music box or a spirit box.
Brian?
Yeah, I'm right here at the control room. Or at the front door.
I didn't hear a lot of investigating. I just didn't hear a lot of, a lot of questions, should I say. This camera.
Yeah, we can just see the reflection straight back.
What's up,
Frank, if
Moose?
you hear a bang, that was us.
Any?
That was us, Frank.
And you notice they banged up against something, and they walked by the recorder and said, "Brent, that was just us." That shows a very professional investigator, or a pair of professional investigators. Good job on their part. Yeah, Moose. Hopefully it's a lot cooler up there than it is here. It's just been brutal. Wish I could have stayed up in Big Bear for another week.
There we go.
It'll take it on single, but not multiple.
Yeah. It's on multiple. But for some reason, it's almost like it didn't want to.
Yeah, because they don't want you.
Now look at this.
Alright, you ready?
Come here.
Come here.
What's up?
Oh, she's talking to Brian. I thought she was talking to the spirits. Like, hey, spirits,
You
come
start
here.
to do a single on 25,
Yeah.
and that's what I get.
Okay.
If I can focus,
That was my phone.
okay, further out,
60s.
it'll take it.
It's 108.
That's weird.
50 degrees hotter here. Huh.
Not focused.
Jiminy
I
Christmas.
think it's because you have a little more light coming in right here.
Yeah. It's like a flash, so I don't know why.
You notice they're doing their best to debunk this.
Not in that one, am I?
50 degrees hotter.
I don't think you were.
We're leaving now.
Thank you. We'll be back later.
They announce themselves. Yes. Coming and going.
All right, have a good one, guys. Okay. Okay, so I've got one recorder right here. Let's see how it's doing. It's just me. Okay, we're good. We're at 2 out of 3 bars.
Oh. Who the heck is everybody? Where's TM? Where's Nick? Where's Dez? Where's Sims? Where the hell is everybody? Like last night was a freaking blast. Had people actually was rated and people stuck around. That was a fucking great feeling. I could see that again. And tonight's not going to be a long show, but we're going to try to get through this recorder. We got through part 1 of this with nothing. Part 2 looks like it's going to be much of the same. Whoever it is spent 2 minutes in here. Might be me. I don't know if that's me. It is me. Checking equipment. Oops.
First boogeyman out of here. And let other investigators come in. This Deds does have his recorders in here. It's just Brent walking.
I had to announce myself. You can see it's dead. So part 2 is also dead. Literally. See where this is? It doesn't look like a very good sign, does it? But on the Zoom H8, at least we've gotten, well, 3 EVPs off 3 nights. Not great odds, but I'll take them. We've had worse. We've definitely had worse. Yeah. We'll figure out which recorder we're going to do next, but we're going to jump into that video from last night. And that should take 4 shows to do it. With 5. All right. Crickets, of course. That's weird. Something brushing up against the microphone. Can't prove it. There's no camera on it. Mouse. It could be.
Get a cobweb to the ear. Okay, that recorder's still going. I'm gonna just check for reverse for now.
Okay, that's A, D, okay, B is. Wow. Wrong.
We have caught the mouse on a different part of the prison on camera, so is it a mouse? Why not? We might not make it through this recorder tonight. This goes all the way, well, 24, okay, 10 minutes. Let's do this. All right. just got to deal with the crickets. Try something. No. Edit. All right. Up to there. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Nope, made it worse. Huh. First time I've ever had de-reverb make things worse. Usually it cleans it up, but that turned it into an echo fest. And you see here is stomping. We're testing that sound void we had in A. Up where the recorder's at, you're hearing the echo. When we were back in the cell block, if you guys remember the recording, there was 0 echo. And once we get to the recorders Deds and I were carrying, you'll understand a little bit better. In 12A, it's a sound void in there. It's weird. Every other cell block, B, C, and D, has echo. A doesn't. Still can't figure that one out. No, it's all the same. It is literally all the same. It's cookie cutter prison. Building 6 through 12 is pretty much exactly the same. Well, 12 is all one level. 6 through 11 is kind of a bi-level, but it's all cookie cutter. You go down the hallway, then you make the right or the left, and it's all the same, just reversed. So I can't explain it. Okay, there's an EVP. Yeah, here I am. Don't even need to clean that up. I didn't think we were going to get anything. Let's get this saved. All right. One for the meter. Good ears there, Moose. We actually got one.
All right, I'm gonna go over here and take a look at this recorder. Okay, so this recorder, it's 2 out of 3 bars. I'm willing to bet that it's probably cycled over at least 2 or 3 times so far.
Twice.
There's a generator up here.
Okay, well, we'll be here at least one more time to retrieve our devices.
And it doesn't look like anybody else came in for the rest of the investigation. 'Cause it is dead all the way across.
We'll just, I guess, head over to Pitney first.
Yeah, I didn't even bring my recorders or anything.
What's that?
I didn't even bring recorders or anything.
At least we gotta figure out what we're doing next. Shit. I don't even know. We have 6 recorders left, so we're actually back on track.
And now, rotation's correct.
You can look at it one way, but at least we're bringing gifts.
I mean, as far as these two guys are concerned, they probably.
Next year, I'm gonna have to model K1 in this,
We might actually do another recorder before the video. Because we're not gonna have enough time to jump into any video tonight. Oh, there's an EVP. That's definitely an EVP. Let's clear this up. Where are we at? Uh, Uh, I don't think I can count this. It's too garbled. So yeah, no.
Then we'll sit around and talk to Chris and Susan for a while.
Yeah, because I enjoy talking to those guys. All right. Okay, in the, I guess you could call it commissary slash
Communication
main
area.
communication room.
6
We
hours.
are at, well, it's cycled over a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 files. They time out at
2 hours each.
2 hours.
2 bars.
So we're at 2 bars remaining, and we're gonna end recording.
Okay, so that is Dead Zoom H8, 5 EVPs. So close selected files. No, don't want to save it. So what are we going to do next? Whitey, Unnamed, Tascam, Sims, Milkweed, H3VR, no, because that's what we carried. So we have literally 5 more recorders plus the 2 that Deads and I carried. So we have 7 recorders left, plus the GoPros. So where we're at, we can either call the show here or start into video and only get like 10 minutes in and continue tomorrow night. Or we could start another recorder and push off the video until after another recorder. You know what? I promised the video. I did. So we were about...
All right.
We were about 6 minutes in. So we'll get 10 or 15 minutes in here. So on this we have hour 19 to 2 hours 40 minutes, 2 hours 43, 4 hours, 5. We got 5.5 hours of video in this area. Let's find out. Might have been your imagination. Yeah, your imagination. I had to go back twice and look, so you know, if I got to go back and look twice, there might be an issue. The downside of static cameras. I just think we got over 5 hours of this. Some of which are in the dark. Uh, at least two and a half of them are in the two of them for sure in the dark, which means we just have to hopefully bump up the brightness on it and hopefully it doesn't wash it out. Oops. Like I said, I've had a couple of comments when I upload this to YouTube of people who have actually were guests at Nevada State Prison. And like, yeah, it was haunted, or I've never seen this area before. This area, I doubt any of them have seen, unless they were 19 when they were released. Then still they'd be like 90 fucking years old. They'd be older than dirt watching this going, I ate dinner in there. Well, how was the food? You'd think to keep prisoners happier nowadays, they'd make the food edible. You watch all these videos now of people who cook in their cells because the food is so atrocious. It's like going, I never want to go to jail. I don't plan on it. But the fact that the state of food, it's like, why? For the same money, you can put some flavor into it. Toilet booze. Watch, I think it's Larry Lawton. He did, I think it was close to 20 years, and he has his own cooking. He shows how they cooked in prison. Pizza and freaking nachos and casseroles and freaking everything. And it's like, my God, man, you guys were gourmet chefs. He's like, yeah, you had the you've had the Hispanics who did the spicy stuff. You had the white guys who did this. You had the black guys who did this. It's like, and we all pitched in. And we all cooked for each other. It's like, all right, that's pretty cool. Make the best of your situation and get people to put money on your books. It's like, all right, we're good here. But some of that stuff looks pretty good. Even the ramen stuff looked good. It's like, if you can make ramen look good, you're doing a good job. Like ramen pizza, they take, the Doritos and the Takis and the ramen and all that, and they break it down, add boiling water to it, flatten it out in a bag, and turn it into pizza crust. Somebody had a lot of time on their hands to figure that one out. It's like, my God, what? Just what? But anyways, Moose, anybody else watching there in the background? I do think I'm going to call it right here. We got over an hour in, which is what I wanted to do tonight. We finished the audio for Dead Zoom H8. I didn't want to dig too deep into the video, otherwise we're going to go a long time tonight. Tomorrow night, yeah, either if I don't do a show tomorrow, look for one Saturday. We are caught up. I don't know if I'm going to find a wife for a night tomorrow night or just maybe go try to have some fun and relax for once. Instead of beating the brakes off myself to get off work, get here and do a show, see if I can go have a little fun tomorrow night. But play that by ear. Depends on what happens at work tomorrow. Moose, thank you again for being here. Everybody else lurking in the shadows, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks again.